how to invoke and banish planetary energies associated with the Tree of Life and the Sephiroth within that Tree of Life. In this video, I'm going to give you a few ways that you can invoke or banish this energy, whatever planetary energy that you're working with, by visualizing a sphere above you, before you, or within you. What you would do is you would breathe in slowly and deeply as you visualize this sphere above you, usually is what I do, and I would see this sphere growing brighter and brighter as I breathe in from 5 to 10 cycles, and you want to make this sphere as bright as you can possibly make it. Once you're done with the 5 to 10 cycles, you would then hold your breath on the last inhale, and you would visualize that sphere pulling in vast amounts of life force energy from anchor points that you would create from the left and right, the front and back, and the top and bottom of the sphere. And this is connected to it's the infinite source of all, where you're pulling this life force energy into the sphere. And what you do is you'll spiral it into the sphere from all those directions, focalizing it and making it concentrated into the center of the sphere. And you see it grow brightly and brightly as you're pulling that energy into the center of the sphere while you're holding your breath. After you're done with that, you would exhale, and you would then vibrate or chant the God name associated with that planetary energy or the Sephiroth that you're working with. And you would visualize this sphere vibrating, spiraling, or pulsating as it's connecting to the divine source of all. And you would repeat this process for the archangel, the angel, the angelic choir, the intelligence, and the spirit associated with the Sephiroth or the planetary energy that you're working with to increase the efficacy of the desired outcome that you're trying to produce, whether you're trying to balance that energy to where you're promoting the positive aspects of that energy and negating or banishing away the negative aspects, or if you're trying to manifest something into the physical realm as far as creating better wealth for yourself or abundance in your life, whether it be protection, greater health for your body, to attract a lover or a partner into your life, or to become more wise or intellectual, working with the planetary energy of Mercury, or to develop psychic abilities working with the moon. And by connecting with all these different levels of the Tree of Life, with these entities associated with the level of Atzilith down to Asaya, this will allow the desired outcome that you're trying to produce to organize through all those levels to manifest on the physical realm quickly and effectively and efficiently. And you can choose to use one of these mantras or one of these invocations or chants. Or you could use all of them. However, the more life force energy, more breathing you put into it, as well as the number of entities or the archangels, angels, and stuff that you invoke into that energy, it will make that ritual more powerful depending on how much you put into it. After you've cultivated that energy, you would then program or instruct the energies or the invoked entities to carry out your desired outcome. You would write it down beforehand exactly how you would want to speak it to those entities to convey your thought or your intention of what you're trying to manifest or to cultivate within yourself, depending on which planetary energy or Sephiroth that you're working with. And after you do this, you would then inhale and see this energy collect into some food or water that you have before you, either from above you or before you, right above the food or water, or within you. And then you could project it out of a heart chakra or a navel chakra point, out your arms, out your hands, into the food or water, doing it that way. Or if you don't want to incorporate the food or water, you could then perform the license to depart for the archangels and angels, so that they can carry out the instructions in their different abodes and realms that they're from, so they can manifest from the world of Atzilith all the way down to Asaya in a organized and efficient way. But when you do the license to depart, you would send these entities away from your space. You would say that these invoked entities may leave with peace and bringing harm to none. And then you would also say that no way in shape or form would this reverse or curse on you. And then you would affirm that it is done, and that the desired outcome or manifestation that you're trying to create has already happened. And you would want to incorporate a feeling associated with that manifestation, what you would feel like if you had more wealth, or if you had more knowledge, or if you had a lover in your life that is like your soulmate or something like that. It could be a feeling of content, happiness, joy, relief, whatever you would think would be best associated with that. That way, whenever you're invoking these energies, you're working with the divine realm, setting your attention and exactly what you want out of the desired outcome is incorporating the mental realm, and then your feeling is incorporating the emotional realm. And then if you add the food or water, you incorporate the physical realm, which allows it to this energy to integrate itself within your body, pretty much focalizing in the stomach and then spreading out to your human aura, either projecting in or attracting in the desired outcome into your influence sphere of influence, or to banish away any negative influences of that sphere. And what you can do is, as it banishes away, you could send it into the center of the earth to where it can be transmuted into positive energy to be used and utilized by others or by yourself. But a couple of things you could do is you could also draw the planetary sign associated with that energy into the air in front of you. What you would do is you would visualize a sphere of light either at your navel chakra or at your heart chakra, and you would pull in the desired color or and the planetary energy associated with whatever one you're trying to work with, or the Sephiroth you're trying to work with. And as you pull in this light, you would do the several deep breathing cycles to where you pull that vast amounts of life force energy into that chakra point, and then you would project it out of that chakra point in through your arm, out your hand, using the sword mudra. And then you could draw the sign of Jupiter or the sun in the different colors of light and stuff like that associated with it. And then you would invoke the entities, drawing their power into that sign. And then eventually, after you program it and instruct it, you would project it into your food and water, and then you would consume it so that you would attract those manifestations into your sphere of influence, and then banish away those negative influences as well. And another thing you could do is you could do the invoking or banishing hexagram of the planetary energy that you're trying to work with. What I would suggest, if you're going to work with the hexagrams, is that you would perform the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram first, and then you would do the lesser banishing ritual of the hexagram to clear out any elemental or planetary energies that might interfere with the process that you're working with, or the planetary energy that you're working with. And then if you're going to try and invoke the energy or do a banishing of the energy, you would then draw those hexagrams on overlapping the pentagrams and the other hexagrams that you drew, and you would do it in the color associated with that Sephiroth or planetary energy in your sphere while you're working with this energy. And then you could have some food or water there with you to pull all of this energy in from the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, the lesser banishing ritual of the hexagram, and the invoking or banishing ritual of the hexagram associated with the energy that you're trying to work with, and focalize it and center it and concentrate it into the food or water, and then you would consume it afterwards. And then you would do the same thing as far as departing, doing the license to depart for the entities that you invoke while you're performing that ritual, and that will make that manifestation much more powerful, because you're incorporating so much more energy into it, and you're putting that much more effort into making sure that the different energies involved with it don't like manipulate or change or alter the ritual that you're trying to or manifestation that you're trying to manifest in the physical realm. But that's pretty much it as far as how to invoke and banish these planetary energies. This video you would watch first, and then you would go on to the other videos where I explain the different aspects, the colors involved, and I'll also give you the Sephiroth to the spirit associated with the planetary energies in the Sephiroth that you can use with these energies. And I'll also give the zodiacal signs and the elements involved with those planetary energies as well. But if you found this video informative, or if you liked it, go ahead and leave me a like down below. And if you have any topics you want me to address in a later video, if you have any feedback or if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below as well. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well if you want to, because I'll be posting a lot more content on here in the next few months or more, in the future pretty much. So if you liked it, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. So.